6 days have passed since the city of Victoria changed its bylaw, reduced the number of parks where people can overnight shelter. Irving Park was put on the chopping block. Now there's only 3 parks where Brian Scott could sleep overnight.
People don't like us here because people come up to the windows here and they yell at us. You know what I mean? You see all these little white rocks here? Right? You see all over the ground here? That's from people throwing them at the tent from over here.
Brian admits he doesn't want to stay, but his options are limited. Over the past few weeks, residents say workers from Pacifica Housing have taken down their information but haven't been given a timeline of when they'll get a home. Brian says he's spoken to workers multiple times.
Walk around for a half hour, write a couple names down, and then they leave. And to try to talk to them about anything, they get quite offensive about it.
Pacifica Housing did not provide numbers on how many campers took housing offers, only saying some did and some did not. Everyone we talked to in the park has a different story.
It is not true whatsoever.
That's absolutely false. I'm completely willing to work with support workers. I'd like to work with support workers.
Pacifica Housing says because of circumstantial changes at the park, their outreach teams are now being deployed to other areas and are telling residents who need help to come directly to their office. But Shay Smith says leaving their belongings puts their livelihoods at risk.
It makes people subject to the new bylaws, right, where people have their stuff impounded. So it's actually really scary. It's a really scary situation to be in for sure.
We do need to take the claims of the occupants of this site and test those claims.
Tim Thielman, Conservative Party candidate for Victoria Beacon Hill, says he's taken those claims with a grain of salt and says what has led to this situation is a result of the current government.
We don't have the appropriate mental health care facilities for people that have severe mental illnesses. We don't have appropriate drug addiction recovery services for people that suffer from drug addiction severely, because this government has prioritized enablement, frankly.
Both Brian and Shay will continue to stay at Irving Park until adequate housing is found for them.